Alright, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. If you're like, hey, he wore that exact same stringer in the last video. Well, it's because I'm recording this back to back, same day, because I figured it'd be fitting for me to make the yum yum sauce and to make this poke bowl. So, we're going to show you how to make this amazing, low calorie, super high volume poke bowl. This is by far one of my favorite recipes, and I'm sure you're going to love it. So, I'm going to show you how to make it. Now, if you like this content, you like this video, and you want to see more content from me, please be sure to hit that like button, subscribe button, bell button, every single button on the screen, because it helps me out a ton. It lets me know that you like my videos and you want more. So, onto the ingredients. First thing you're going to need, this is the base of this, you're going to need a bag of rice cauliflower. So I just got a frozen bag of rice cauliflower here. You're going to need 360 grams of this, which is the entire bag. Next thing you're going to need, now this recipe is customizable. Add whatever you want into this, do whatever you want with it, as with anything. But I have cucumber here. You're going to need 1 cup of cucumber. There's 140 grams of cucumber. And now, this is my favorite part of this. This is pineapple. Now, fresh is optimal. Fresh always tastes better, but I ran out of fresh pineapple, so I have to use frozen here. But I'm going to use 200 grams of pineapple because I just love pineapple. So 200 grams of pineapple in here. And now you're going to need some yum yum sauce. Now if you want to know how to make this, check out my last video because I'll show you how to make this. It is so simple and you're going to love it. And obviously we can't forget the protein of this to make it anabolic. So I have chicken breast. So you're going to need 6 ounces of chicken breast. And if you want to know how to cook the chicken breast, you can always refer to my orange chicken video in which I show you how to cook it. Now, if you want to leave it unbreaded, that's perfectly fine. If you want to save a little bit of calories, because that's what I do right now, because I'm trying to cut a little bit. I'm trying to lose a few pounds, so that's what I'm doing. But to keep things simple, cut up your chicken breast into small pieces and stick it in the oven at 400 degrees for 12 to 14 minutes, depending on how cooked you want it. And if you want to bread it, just crush up some cornflakes, 40 grams of cornflakes, and put it on your raw chicken breast before you stick it in the oven. And then you got some breaded chicken, and I think the breaded chicken tastes really, really good. Obviously, I have the non-breaded, which isn't going to taste as good, but it's less calories. So I can eat more later, so it's a trade-off. So I'm going to show you how to make this. It is so simple. You guys are going to love it. I think everyone should make this because it is so awesome. So we're going to get right into it. So once you cook your rice cauliflower in the microwave, you're going to cut it open and stick the whole thing in the bowl. Now this bag is hot, so be careful. Don't let anything spill everywhere. So I'm just going to take this rice cauliflower here and pour it in. And just pour the whole thing into this big bowl. Remember, we need a big bowl because we got a lot of food here. This is a super high volume recipe. Now, if you want to split this up into multiple servings, you certainly can because this is such a big bowl. But I'm going to eat the whole thing because I'm hungry. I have not eaten in a long time and I want food. And also, if you just want to eat a whole lot of calories and you want normal rice, put white rice in here. It's going to taste better with white rice, but we're saving on calories, so we're using cauliflower rice in here on it. Honestly, it tastes pretty good and I enjoy it. So next thing, take your cucumber and put it in here. Now I'm going to make this look presentable. You can just throw it in if you want, but I'm going to put it into sections to make it look somewhat presentable. So I'm going to put this into this one section here. There's 1 cup of cucumber. Boom. Now if you don't want as much cucumber, because this fills up a large portion of the bowl, add a little bit less. You know, it's all up to you the quantities you want. It's not going to make or break you if you add a little bit less, a little bit more. Now next, my favorite ingredient, the pineapple. So this is 200 grams of pineapple because I like a little bit extra. So I'm going to stick this into the bowl. Alright, now next we're going to add our chicken. So add your 6 ounces of chicken breast. And now last but certainly not least, we're going to add our yum yum sauce. Now this gives it a really, really nice flavor. So we're just going to put this on here. Add as much of the stuff as you want. Don't have to use all of it in the recipe that I made in the last video. Just add enough that you get a nice good old coating here. Enough to flavor every single bite with this yum yum goodness. All right, and that's it. That's literally it. This whole thing is made, and it took what, like a few minutes to compose. I mean, you obviously had to cook everything and dice everything, but it's so simple to put together. See, look at this. Doesn't this look amazing? Like, I know my bowl is pretty basic. It doesn't have a whole lot of stuff in it, but this is how I like it. If you want to add more stuff to this, you want to add some seaweed salad, you want to add a different type of meat or anything like that, go for it. This is just how I like it, this is how I make it, and I'm sharing this to you because I like the recipe. And that's it. And then of course, if you want to bread the chicken, I suggest that you do it because it tastes better, although if you really want to save calories, you can just stick it in the oven. Obviously not going to taste as good, but it's still going to get the job done. So, calories and macros on the screen right about now. Now, this is a huge bowl. You see how big of a bowl I have now. It obviously is not filled, but it's still pretty filled. If you went to a Japanese restaurant and you got their poke bowl, it would be like bordering 1,000 calories, probably even more than that, for half the volume that this is. And that's crazy, because you can eat 2 of these big bowls for the same amount of calories that you get for one small bowl at a Japanese restaurant. It's crazy to me to think that I can eat this much food and not have that many calories. So I highly, highly recommend that you try this recipe because it is very, very good, and this is for sure one of my favorites. So, just to prove to you that this tastes good, I'm gonna eat some of it right now, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm gonna tell you how it is. So, I'm gonna try this right now. Gotta get a bite of everything in here. Get some chicken, get some cucumber, get some pineapple, and down the hatch. Man, that pineapple adds such a good flavor to this thing. There's a really good Japanese restaurant that's right close to my college, and I love that place. That's how I found out about poke bowls, and they are so good. And this reminds me of my order there. This is great. The problem is I don't have to feel guilty when I'm eating it because it is a lot lower calorie than your normal poke bowl, and it's twice the volume. So I'm gonna be even more full, and it's gonna be a lot easier to lose weight. It's gonna be really hard for you to lose weight if you eat normal poke bowls that you get at restaurants. With this, it's a no-brainer. You need to try this recipe. It's gonna taste better with the breaded chicken if you have the 100 calories to spare to put the cornflakes on it. I would recommend doing that, but just because I want to eat a little bit more today, I held off on the cornflakes. I already put calories and macros on the screen for you, and it's like, you need to try this. I keep saying that, but you need to try it. It is so good. It is amazing. So I'm gonna enjoy this poke bowl. I'm very excited to eat the rest of this, and I'm gonna end this video. So if you want to see more content from me, if you want to show some support, please drop a like and a subscribe and a bell button and leave a comment, because it lets me know that you support my content and you want to see more from me. Now, if you have any video ideas, any recipe ideas, please be sure to drop them also, because I want to make content that you want to see, all 2 of you that are watching this video. So if you have any suggestions, please leave them below. That really, really helps me out. So I'm going to end this video. Hope you'll have a fantastic day. Follow me on Instagram, and I will see you later.